So hello, and welcome. Thanks for being here today. It seems like registration, knock on wood, worked well, so we shouldn't have any uninvited visitors this time. So we'll do a vinyasa class. We're going to start with a couple of floor flows, and then we'll move to some standing flows, and then we'll end with a little bit of yoga nidra. I've got two blocks by me just because I find that with vinyasa, because you don't do the more static stretches at the beginning of class, it can be nice to have blocks to reach down to for those first few lunges. So if you'd like blocks or a chair or a couple of thick couch cushions, those might be helpful, but no need for them if you don't want them. And then we'll get started in a comfy seat today. And if you'd like to close your eyes or take a soft gaze at the floor in front of you. First off, Happy Lunar New Year. It's the year of the ox. So allow those eyes to close and let the hands fall to the lap. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Sigh with release out the mouth. 2 more. Next, inhale, bring the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, roll down the back. 3 more breaths just like that. Stretching out any stiffness from the day. And then we'll take 3 shoulder rolls forwards. Grasping the fingertips behind the back, lifting them slightly away from the low back. Tip the chin to the chest and rock your head nice and gentle side to side. Moving the neck. Take 1 more rock to each side. And then lower the hands to the back, release them out to the sides. Starting with one of our floor flows, getting into it. Inhale, raise the fingertips up, look up, engage the core. Exhale, pull the elbows down and back. Inhale, stretch up, look up, keep that core engaged. Exhale, pull elbows down and back. 1 more time. Inhale, reach for the ceiling. Exhale, pulling down, tuck chin to chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand plants by right hip, left hand stretches overhead. Take a deep breath here, and as you do so, begin to open the chest slightly, coming up towards the ceiling, coming into a seated spinal twist. Next, inhale up through center. Exhale over to the left. Keep breathing here and begin to open that chest to the sky. Inhale up through center. Exhale back over to the right. Twisting open. Inhale to center and exhale to the left. Taking your time to open the chest up to the ceiling. then raising back to your seat. Take one more shoulder roll, bringing shoulders to the ears and then rolling them down the back. Making your way onto your hands and knees. We'll take a floor flow here. To warm ourselves up, just shift the hips from side to side and maybe take a few circles, rocking forwards and backwards. And then arcing the back, pulling through table, settle back into neutral. Take a moment to make sure the hands are underneath the shoulders and the knees are underneath the hips. So we're gonna work our way through cat, cow, child, and cobra. So if you'd like to just watch this first round, feel free. Otherwise, you're welcome to join right in. So inhale, belly lower, chest lift, look up. Exhale, pressing through the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, come back down to cow. Exhale, sit the hips back to child. Really reach those fingertips forwards. We're gonna take one full round of breath here. Inhale, stretch the arms out. Exhale, settle the hips back. And then the next inhale, we pull through to cobra. So pressing the chest in between the hands, unwinding the legs, tops of the feet come onto the mat. Knit the elbows in, pull the chest up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, engage the core, raise the chest up. Exhale, lower down. One more cobra breath. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press yourself back up to table. And then taking a moment on your own breath to sway the hips side to side. We're gonna take a few rounds of this. When you're in cobra, I invite you to think of the power as coming from your core. So engaging the core to lift that chest up and allowing that to create the stretch in the spine. I think sometimes when we think about just stretching the spine, we have a tendency to push ourselves up a little too far. Maybe that's just me. Okay, finding your table again. Inhale, belly lower, chin lift, look up. Exhale, arc back, tuck chin. Inhale, back to cow. Exhale, sit back to child. Inhale, reach those arms out further. Exhale, settle deeper. Inhale, snake through to cobra. Exhale, lower the chest. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower down. One more. Inhale, press up, engage the core. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come back to table. Exhale, settle. Two more rounds. Inhale, belly lower, chest lift, look up. Exhale to cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, child. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, settle deeper. Inhale, pull through to cobra. Exhale, lower the chest. Inhale, raise. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to table. Exhale to settle. Last time. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, child. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, release. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down. Last cobra breath. Inhale, raise up, press up. Exhale, release down to the floor. Inhale, press through to table. Exhale, step the feet to the hands, hang forward in your forward fold. Keep breathing here. If you'd like to, you can bend the knees so the chest rests on the thighs and the hands touch the floor. Or you can straighten the legs and grab opposite elbows. Release the neck, loosen the jaw. We'll hold here for a few more breaths and then we'll get started with our sun salutations. A reminder that for Vinyasa, every movement takes place on a breath. This can be really empowering because the breath creates the fluidity for the moment and the movement and helps push you through it. But it's also too important to remember that if you're feeling too out of breath, please stop. Take child's, do some stretches that feel good to you. Listen to your body over my words. Bending the knees so that the hands come to the floor. Crawl the fingertips up the body. Straighten the legs. Roll the shoulders down the back. Lift the chin. Rock yourself from toes to heels, finding your balance. Spreading the toes wide like those webbed duck feet. We're gonna start by stepping into our lunges. So we're stepping into the same lunge each time. So we'll start by stepping back our right foot. So when I cue step back right foot, I'm gonna come down to a low lunge. If you'd rather come to a high lunge, that's also okay. And then when we step forward, coming back to the lunge from our down dog, we're stepping back into that exact same lunge. So because we stepped our right foot back, we step our left foot forward. So it's the same lunge for each round. So coming back to the front of the mat, hands by the hips, chin parallel to the floor. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, step right leg back. Knee down. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back to downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Connecting each fingertip to the mat and lifting the hips to the sky. Maybe a slight bend in the knees. Next, inhale, step left foot to left thumb, right knee down, arms rise. Exhale, step to the forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands by your sides. So we'll step the left leg back first this time. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back, knee down, arms rise. Exhale, step to the dog. 3 breaths. Inhale, step right foot forward, left knee lowers, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands by your sides. We'll do one more time. Each side, we're just gonna flow one right to the other. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back, knee down. Arms rise. Exhale, step back, downward dog, 3 breaths. Allowing the breath
to come in through the nose and sigh out through the mouth. Inhale, left leg forward, right knee down, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands by your sides. Next side, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back, knee down, arms rise. Exhale, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Inhale, right leg forward, left knee down, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, sit back to the chair. Your choice if on the inhales you'd like to straighten up. Exhale, sit back for 6 breaths. Or if you'd like to spend 3 breaths twisting to each side. I'm gonna come into a twist. I like to twist with my arms open like I'm trying to hug someone. Alternatively, you can squat further so you can touch your right elbow to your left knee and use that pressure to increase the twist. We're gonna try and fire up the thighs here before we get into some chaturangas. Switching sides. Coming back through to center. Take a deep inhale, stand up. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe here. Coming down to the knees for a hot sec or holding a stand, whatever feels good. I'm going to talk through our flow options. So I'm going to alternate between the two for variety. But if there's one that consistently feels better for you, you can take that all the time. Or if you have a different flow that I don't teach here, you do you. So when we step back to our plank, hands underneath the shoulders, pressing through the shoulders, kind of rounding the back slightly. We can either take knees, chest, chin, which is lower knees, bend the elbows, keep them hugged in, lower the chest so your booty's in the air. Bring your chin to the floor, and then you come through to that cobra, and then back to downward facing dog. Or you can take chaturanga to up dog, which is where you've got your shoulders over your wrists. You bend and lower to about 90 degrees. Come onto the tops of the feet and press up, thighs lifted off the mat, and press into downward facing dog. I'll alternate between the two, but I do chaturanga less because it's hard to talk and do chaturanga at the same time. I very quickly lose my breath. So we'll do 2 rounds of flow, then a couple more stretches, and then we'll get into some fancy fun flows. Hands by your sides, feet underneath the hips. Take a deep inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands, step back to plank. Deep inhale here, engage the core. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Remember, you can always come down to the knees and take child's. Or walk out the dog in a stretch. I once had a teacher who called downward dog a resting pose. If you feel relaxed in downward dog, maybe stretch out a little further, or you're the strongest person alive. I don't know. Inhale to the toes. Exhale, bring your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Next flow, inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands, step back to plank. Deep inhale, so strong. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 4 breaths here. Checking in that you're pressing each fingertip into the mat, extending through the shoulders and lifting those hips. Inhale to the toes. Exhale, step, hop, float, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bringing the legs out wide, toes turned out 45 degrees. Coming into a nice wide-legged squat, shift side to side, bringing some movement into the hips. And then find stillness. Bring arms up to the sky and bring them down to goddess. Inhale, stand up. Exhale with a, woo, I'm gonna fall backwards. We'll take 4 breaths like that. Ready? Inhale. 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 Straighten the legs, forward fold. You can bring the toes to face forwards if you'd like, or keep them turned out 45 degrees, whatever feels better in your knees. If hands comfortably come to the floor, you can flip fingertips towards toes, walk yourself back. If not, you can always grab onto the shins or the hips. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Then up to the hips. Stand up nice and tall. Heel toe the feet back underneath the hips. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Maybe your left foot steps behind your right. Maybe you keep them together. And come over to the left. Our next round of flows, we're going to bring in some warrior 1, warrior 2 action. Work on some strength, some gaze focus with breath. Bring the hands back up to the sky. Roll the whole arm back, taking a nice big arm circle. Shake it out. And walk to your front of the mat, feet hips width apart. So we'll do 1 per side. So this first one, we're only going to focus on the right side. Then we'll do it fully focused. Hands by the hips. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Deep inhale, so powerful. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Option to lift the right leg to the sky and perhaps bend the knee, open the hip. Straighten that leg, square the hips back. Step right foot to right thumb. Inhale, crawl the arms to the sky. Keep breathing as we take a check-in. Shoulders over hips. Front knee about over front ankle. If it's comfortable to come into warrior one, spiral that left heel down. Keep the hips facing forwards. Inhale, arms grow up further towards the sky, shoulders to ears. Exhale, roll the shoulders down the back, settle into the pose. Keep breathing. I think the heat is on in my attic. We are sweating. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open the arms, face out over the hips. Keep breathing here as we adjust our warrior two. So drag those shoulders back over the hips. Then look out over the front hand. Flip the right palm up towards the sky. And let the left hand skate down the back leg, right arm over top. Exalting our warrior. One more breath. Inhale, windmill the arms up. Exhale, windmill the arms down, frame the foot, come onto the back toes. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, step right foot back to left, downward facing dog. Inhale to the toes. Exhale, bring the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Coming onto the left side. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Deep inhale, you're awesome. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here with the option to lift the left leg up. Open the hips, bend at the knee. Looking under that right armpit to see if you can see your toes. Wiggle hello at yourself. My glasses are slipping off my face because I'm sweating. Happy Vinyasa Friday. Straighten that leg, square the hips. Step left foot to left thumb. Inhale, raise the arms up to the sky. Exhale, settle a little deeper in the lunge. As you breathe, if you'd like to spiral that right heel down for warrior one, you can. Words are hard. Keep breathing here. Make sure those shoulders are lowered away from your ears. Inhale, grow the fingers taller. Exhale, open the arms. Check shoulders over hips. Look out over left hand. Flip the left palm open. Exalt your warrior. One more breath. Inhale, windmill the arms up. Exhale, windmill to frame the front foot. Come onto the toes of the right foot. Step right foot back to left, downward facing dog. Inhale to the toes. Exhale, feet to hands. Hold here, hang over. Just breathe. I'm not normally a hot yoga class person, but it turns out in my attic, that's the only option. On your next inhale, crawl the fingertips up the front of the body. Exhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the chin. So for this next, potentially last, or probably last round of flows, we're gonna do the same thing. One flow round is one side, and we'll focus on our humble warrior, so opening up the hips a little bit, and our triangle, which is really good for the hips as well, the back of the legs, and sometimes gets into the IT band a little bit, so a really nice stretch. Only take it as far as feels good to you. Hands shine forward, chin lifts. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands, step back to plank. Deep inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Option to lift the leg and open the hip, or hold nice and steady. Next inhale, bring right foot to right thumb and raise the arms up to the sky. Take an exhale, settle a little deeper into the lunge, and if you'd like, spiral the back heel down. Continuing to breathe, rolling the hands back behind you. Maybe you clasp your hands, maybe they just hang out back there. Both are awesome. And then we'll bend at the hips, bringing the chest to the inside of the thigh. Ooh. Like you're bowing down. Making sure that you don't let that knee tilt out and back. Keep it stacked over the ankle. If it starts to tilt, raise the torso. If you'd like to add a deeper shoulder stretch, lift the hands further away from the back. One more breath. Next inhale, stand up nice and tall, straighten that front leg. Bring the arms out to a T. Shift your T forwards and then tilt your T down. I like to bring my hand to the outside of my shin. You can also bring it to the inside. You may want to step in a footprint or two if you'd like deeper access to that hip flexor. So the wider the triangle, the harder it is to get down, the more you'll feel it in the back hip. The narrower the triangle, the more you'll be able to access the inner spine and the front hip. Maybe you look up to those fingertips. If you'd like to add a rotation, you can bring the left hand down to the shin, open the right arm up. 2 more breaths. Bring both hands down to the calf, crawl yourself up, and step left foot to right. Last side, inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands, step back to plank. Deep inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale, left foot to left thumb. Exhale, raise the arms, settle the lunge. Continuing to breathe, make sure the shoulders are far away from the ears. Spiral the back heel down. Bring the hands back behind you and perhaps they clasp. And lower the chest. Lift the arms if you'd like. Always checking in with those knees. We want them for a very long time. Lower the hands back to the back. Release them to your sides. Raise the chest up, straighten the front leg. Bring the arms out to the T, twist the torso. Shift the T forwards and then tip it down. Maybe you look up to those top fingertips, or maybe you look out to your toes. Stretch those fingertips up, up, up. And if you'd like to come into the rotation, tilt your right hand down, lift the left arm up. Both hands lower down. Crawl up the leg. Step right foot to left. Bend at the hips, forward fold. You're all amazing. I hope you're all as sweaty as I am. Before we get into our yoga nidra, we're gonna end the way we started. Our cobra and child's flow and our arm flow. So coming down to the knees. Shoulders over elbows, over wrists, knees over hips. Shifting side to side. Noticing a difference in your breath, perhaps, or in the openness of the body. Next, inhale, belly lower, chin lift. Exhale, arc the back. Inhale, belly lower. Exhale to child's. Inhale, stretch those arms out. Exhale, settle. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, pressing up to table. Exhale to settle. One more round. Inhale, belly lower, chin lift. Exhale, arc the back. Inhale, belly lower. Exhale, child's. Inhale, stretch the arms out. Exhale, settle. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra, hold here. Keep breathing. Next, inhale, press to table. Inhale, right arm to the sky, look up to the fingertips. Exhale, thread under left armpit. Resting on right shoulder. Left arm can dance out in front or reach for the opposite hip around the back. Next, inhale, unwind, reaching up towards the sky. Exhale to table. Inhale, left arm up, look up. Exhale, thread. Next inhale, unwind to the sky. Exhale, settle down, find your seat. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, pull elbows down and back, tuck the chin. 2 more, your own pace. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist over to the left. Right hand can find left knee. Left hand behind left hip. Each inhale grows the spine taller. Exhale, let's twist a little deeper. Inhale, unwind to the sky. Exhale, take that side reach, left hand to left hip. Right arm reaches overhead. Breathe here. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand to left knee, right hand behind right hip. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to the side body stretch. Left arm overhead. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, take a little shimmy. We're gonna make our way to our backs. You can hug the knees in and let yourself rock down. Pulling the knees towards the armpits, taking the hands and feet together. Rock yourself side to side and happy baby. We'll end with a slightly deeper and longer Shavasana than we normally do. Finding a comfortable pose for the next 5 to 7 minutes when you're ready. Hugging the knees in perhaps and letting them lay out long. Bringing the hands to the belly or open at the sides. I'm going to switch our Shavasana music. Bringing the attention back to the breath. Inhales crawling in through the nose. Exhales releasing out through the mouth. The strong and steady breath that's carried you through your practice. Bringing you now into deep relaxation. Imagining the breath fueling your personal strength and power, helping release the body into a deeper meditative state. Flowing it into the toes. If it helps, you can always clench and release these body parts. Feeling it radiate through the ball of the foot, the sole, the heel. Letting the feet droop open to the side. As your breath swirls in the ankles,
travels up the calves and shins, swirling in the knees, and massaging into the thighs. Relaxing the hips, melting them deeper into your mat. Think, let go. Letting the breath swirl into the stomach, untying any knots. Bringing deep gulps of fresh air into the belly, ribs, and chest. Think, let go. Pressing into the shoulders, releasing them into your sweet, sticky mat. Opening the throat as the chin tips backwards. Thinking, let go as you exhale with surrender. Massaging into the upper arms and cushioning the elbows. Pressing through the forearms, circling the wrists. Opening the hands as it fills the palms and massages through each and every fingertip. Think, let go. Imagine the breath cascading up the spine, melting the low, mid, and upper back into your mat. Allow the back of the neck to lengthen now as the chin dips to the chest and the breath massages over the head, the temples, and the brow bones. Thinking, relax as the jaw loosens and the tongue falls away from the roof of the mouth. Just breathe. Bringing small movements back into the fingers and the toes, and the intention back to the breath. Allow your heart to fill with the power of your practice. The belly, ribs, and chest to grow heavy and full with your breath. Exhale to release that which no longer serves you. When you're ready, pressing yourself into a comfortable seat. Eyes closed or softly gazing at the floor in front of you. Hands on the belly and heart, or open on the lap. Filling yourself with gratitude for your practice today. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. It has been a pleasure. By the mercy of my teachers, the light within me honors the light within all of you. Thank you so much, and may you go forth and have a beautiful evening.